Hey, GED students, let's take a look at all the ways that we can think about or talk about this new concept of square roots. Square roots. So we know our symbol looks like that, square root, and we know that what it means when we have a square root is it basically means what number squared would give me, what's inside of this square root. So I'll just put the insides. There's a name for that. It's called a radicand, but you don't need to know that for the GED. Okay. And so there's a lot of ways to talk about this. There's a lot of ways to think about this, and it's going to take us a little bit of practice if square roots are new to us to think about these things this way, remember these things this way. So let's give ourselves some language so that if we get stuck, we can prompt ourselves. Let's go ahead and take a look. First one's super easy. Square root of 4. Now, be super duper nice if you just memorized your perfect squares and square roots. I love that. That's a great idea. But if you don't, no big deal. We can use this kind of language for ourselves. So when I say the square root of 4, what am I saying? I'm saying what number squared is equal to 4. And you might say, well, Kate, that didn't help me at all because I think squares are just as confusing. Well, again, what does square mean? It means what number times itself. So another way of thinking of this is what number times itself times the very same number would give me 4. And of course, you don't have to know much about exponents to know, of course, that's 2. 2 times itself, or 2 times 2, would give me 4. So what's the square root of 4? Why, it's 2. It's 2. That's the square root. That's where this perfect square is coming from, the root of it. Very interesting. So now, awesome, that should make all these other problems a little clearer that we just discussed what that symbol means. Because take a look at the next question. It says what number, okay, what number, when squared equals 49. Look, I'm asking you the same question. It might not look like it, but I'm asking you the square root of 49. That's the math symbol for saying what number when squared equals 49, or what number times itself equals 49. Of course, that's 7. Again, if you memorize these, yay. If you don't, you're going to have to do a little bit of work and try squaring some things. 6 times 6, 7 times 7, 8 times 8, until you find something that equals 49. Awesome. So next one, just in words, super easy. What is the square root of 144? Not really a definition here, just straight up math language we can easily translate. So again, though, what does this mean? I'm asking what number squared equals 144, or what number times, not times 2, that's a common error, but times itself equals 144. Well, that's 12. 12 times 12 is equal to 144. Next one, and this one's it's a little simpler, but it's based on something that very frequently comes up on the GED non-calculator section, which is harder than you'd think it would be. But anyway, we're building up to that particular level of skill. So what number should be placed in the blank to make a true statement, guys? Well, look at my blank again. I'm saying what number squared would give me 9. Well, it's whatever number times itself. Whatever number times itself equals 9. And what number times itself equals 9? That'd be 3. So what number would I need to put in the blank? I'd need to put in 3. Great. And there again, more language. What number times itself, same number, would give me 64? Well, again, another way of asking, what's the square root of 64? So what number times itself equals 64? That's 8. Okay, so a lot of talking. So answers here are 2, 7, 12, 3, and 8. And again, this is 5 different ways to say or to think about the exact same concept, square roots. All right, if you have any questions about this or any other GED math topic, be sure to drop it in the comments. I'll do my best to answer it. Happy learning.